Home.
Mythos, please.
Home. Son.
Ooh.
Damn.
Me.
That's not. What? That's.
Of course.
What? Descript.
He's right, Mythos. It's the weak. Look, you. That.
Even.
Then where? We opened our.
You.
Sorry. It doesn't.
What can you? People. Mom. Maybe. Do you? There is. If there is. There's nothing anyone can do. Holy Lance!
Demon! Supersonic! Demon Spear!
Disappear. Ready? Healing circle!
Heal.
Thank you. Scatter. Disappear. Ray!
Bastion! Ready! For this! First aid!
Disappear.
Okay. Sword Blade!
Lance has the breath of life.
Heal.
Ready? Revitalize.
Sword Blade! For this!
Thank you.
First aid! Sword Blade! For
Disappear.
this! First
Heal.
Grant has the breath of life. Revitalize.
Scatter!
Thank you.
Holy Lance.
Guardian!
Heal.
Help is on the way. Healing circle. Pretty good.
Sword Rain!
Disappear. Ready? Charge. Disappear.
Sonic Light Spear! Sword Rain!
Heal.
Ready? Revitalize.
Demon Supersonic Demon Spear! Sword Rain!
Disappear.
Sword Rain!
Fusion.
Rising Demon Light Spear! Demon Spear!
Scatter. Ready? Purify. Scatter.
Swallow! Ready for this?
Goodbye.
The microphone's working now. Awesome. I just talked for like what?
Ready?
I just talked for like 5 minutes. The microphone's not been working. Let's start this over again then. Hello everyone, Matt here, and welcome to our Monday night stream. How's it going, everyone? I do hope you're all having a good Monday. We are carried on with Tales of Symphonia, which, if you were here yesterday, we struggled at the boss here. We really didn't do good at all. We are we're on normal battle rank now. I was hoping to be on the hard battle rank, but I didn't switch back to it after all this. I spent all day XP grinding in Torrent Forest against a golden dragon, getting over 1,000 XP per battle, and that did really well. Our team for the most part are in the late 70s. We swapped out Sheena for Regal. I've given them all new equipment and items that will benefit them. Rain has some that replenishes the TP. TP costs 50% less. So, for example, using heal etc. won't cost as much. Lloyd's got healing ability, like Lloyd's getting constant heals over time.
Just for your sister?
I think Zelos already has something in that similar department. Regal also, I think I've given a TP item as well, or TP benefits. So yeah, hopefully we will do well, because yesterday we struggled, but we defeated Miko's Yggdrasil here. We defeated them. Struggled, but we did defeat them, and then it turned out there was a second battle, and we had like no items. Almost everyone was down. We got absolutely destroyed by that point. So oh, Rain, we just used a life bottle on you already. I don't want to have to keep using life bottles on you. You're our healer. Keep yourself healed if you can. I mean, we have plenty of items. We got so many items from either purchasing them, or we also had the we were also in the what's the word? We did so many battles that we just kept getting items and picked up ingredients, etc. from our battles. Because we were also, because when you face the golden dragon and it gets defeated, you then have to leave the room. You have to leave the screen for it to respawn. So leaving the area and then coming back, we would face like a flower enemy. So we did a couple of, quite a number of battles there. Ooh, I've got a couple of elixirs. I'm saving them. But Rain can take that item. There we go. No. We can't have, and no one's allowed to have these abilities, these status effects, like, and I'm not allowed it. I'm certainly not allowed it either. Everyone has to be in tip-top condition here. But we unlocked the Colosseum now. Went to the Colosseum. I did a couple of solos with Lloyd, done beginners, intermediate, and advanced. No, I'm struggling on advanced now. I've not done advanced. I'm struggling on that. But I've done the beginners party mode, which only allows you to have 3 characters. So we've got Rain and Zealous was on our team when we played through that. Are we gonna die? Is that why we can't use the bottle? Okay, the Panacea bottle doesn't do anything. I want to make sure we use the right. Miracle? Is that the right one for Rain? I don't know. Oh, nice. That's good. I didn't know. I completely forgot that Regal actually had healing abilities. So yeah, Regal can do some healing. So we've now got Zelos, Regal, and Rain that can all heal, which is great. Because the more healers, the better. Then we're not relying on the items, and then we can save any items for the next battle. I mean, I'm pretty confident now that we're on normal mode, and that I did all that leveling up. I mean, okay, so we're almost there actually. So we're doing really good. You can attack us, but we're in a healing circle there. Didn't quite work out for you, did it? So look at that, between leveling up and
It's not over yet.
changing our party up, changing our abilities, etc. We managed to win this battle, and we're on normal battle rank and not hard battle rank. And then on top of that, on hard battle rank, it took us 16 minutes to do that battle. This only took us 6, so we shaved 10 minutes off. But this is the second battle now, which we didn't even survive 2 minutes. So we'll see how. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I spent all day today. Basically, what I was doing was I was in Torrent Forest fighting the Golden Dragon. and I had auto mode on, so I completely forgot that we could have auto mode on and just let our characters just do what they need to do and let them fight. So I had auto mode on for all characters, and then when they were battling the golden dragon or a random enemy or mob or something, I was catching up on some reading, because I've got plenty of comics to read that I've picked up in my local comic book store over the past month or so. Yeah, I got a lot of reading in, which is awesome. So I read a number of Power Ranger comics. Power Rangers Unlimited, Pointless. That was a really good issue. I really liked that one. So that one's with Law. That is a special, like, one-shot, but it connects to the ongoing story that's coming up in the Power Rangers comics, the series. Lord Draken's kind of almost put a team together almost, because he wants to take on Dark Spectre there, and he's in his world, or his universe, his timeline and world, where it's absolute rubble. Everything's destroyed. There's only a couple of characters left, and everyone else is pretty much like Ash zombified or something. That was a really good issue. I really enjoyed that one, and I own it digitally as well, and that would have been a really nice one to have a physical copy of, so I might have to see if I can pick up that issue, or if they do a trade paperback, that'd be really cool too, because I really did enjoy reading that one. On the other hand, I own a Power Rangers Unlimited Hyperforce. Now, I never watched the tabletop RPG stream, Power Rangers Hyperforce. So, reading this issue, I was really out of the loop, but it does give you like a page or so just kind of explaining the story of what happened. But it's very brief, so I'm not connected to the characters at all. I didn't particularly enjoy it. It wasn't a great issue to me, but that's because I didn't know the characters or the story, etc. But again, that also connects to the mainline series. It's all connecting to this upcoming storyline that we've got going on with Mistress Val and these arcs, and what they contain. And at least from one of the issues, the upcoming issues, there is a cover with zombies, and it's like, are they doing Power Rangers Zombies now? Like, almost everything I've read, like, I've read quite a lot of comics, various comics, but almost everything seems to do zombies. We've got the Metal Virus with Sonic, kind of zombies, pretty much zombies. Power Rangers now, Marvel zombies. You know, it is Walking Dead, just is all zombies. You know, it just seems like, you know, zombies just seems to be something that you can't avoid. Like, it just seems to be, for ongoing stories, there just seems to be a storyline that does eventually happen. But we'll see how Power Rangers takes it. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm really enjoying what Power Rangers is doing at the moment. It's really great, and I believe today is the 30th anniversary of Power Rangers. It is Power Rangers Day, and here we are playing Tales of Symphonia. No relation. But yeah, if you are celebrating Power Rangers Day in any way, please do let me know. And I hope you're having a good day. Hopefully we're going to get some Cosmic Fury news, and some details there. We will see. Everyone's hoping for a trailer. I'd love a trailer. We've had a teaser already. We've had the theme song. But oh, we did it. There we go. EX Gem Max, nice. But yeah, I'd really like I'd really like a trailer. That'd be cool, because the Cosmic Fury is coming out on Netflix at the end of September. You know, so we haven't got long to go, but still, I'd personally really like some sort of trailer just to give us some more footage, just to tease us over. But we will see. We will see what happens.
Mythos is... It's just like Alicia. Mythos will continue to live as long as the Crucius Crystal exists.
And eventually, I will be taken over by the crystal.
Mythos.
I'm tired of playing your game of good and evil. Hurry up and destroy the crystal. If you don't, Dara's car line will continue to drift away.
Mythos.
Do it now. Before I too. I'm no longer myself.
Lloyd, please, help him! Let him die while he's still himself.
All right.
Farewell, my shadow. You who stand at the end of the path I chose not to follow. I wanted my own world, so I don't regret my choice. I would make the same choice all over again. I will continue to choose this path.
Looks a bit odd that just a slice, the sword just slices the Crucis crystal like that. Does it just look like he was just slicing thin air, kind of?
You could have lived with us in our world. Damn it.
The old master of the pact is no more. What does the new master of the pact ask of this sword?
Restore the true form of our two worlds.
Oh, yes. Love a good cutscene. Here we go.
Are we back?
Oh, that was it.
What's going on?
Ah, all the spirits, all the, yeah.
What are you all doing?
Your wish is granted.
Are they now free now?
But there is no link. Without a link, the land will die.
What do you mean?
The world was originally separated into two in order to prevent its destruction. If it returns to its true form, the world lacks the mana to support itself. The land is dying.
I don't need to know why it's dying. What do we need to do to stop it?
Support the two worlds by linking them with a giant tree. That is the only way to stop the destruction of the land.
We need to awaken the giant Carlin tree.
I get it.
Lloyd, hurry! You have to shine the mana of Darius Carlon on the Great Seed before Darius Carlon is too far away.
All right, then. I'm counting on you, Eternal Sword.
Karlan is already at the edge of the gravitational field. Not even Yggdrasil, Mythos, could stop this from happening. Do you still intend to try?
Of course.
Yeah.
Even strengthened by your X-Sphere.
The
it is
controller.
likely that your body
Like we're
will not
lifting the
withstand
sword.
Forces. Are you certain of your decision?
I said I'm doing it, so I'm doing it. It's not like we have a choice.
Very well.
It's not working. The mana's being deflected.
The Great Seed is already dead.
Wait, don't go. Please, wake up!
Oh, cool. In New Game Plus, if you play as Lloyd, you just get the wings. You don't even have to use the Riads. Could you just fly around the wings here? That's so cool. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, that's pretty cute. Is that like
Karlan stopped
there's
moving away.
Colette with like the little
Yeah, but
wings and
why?
like the pinkish like looking
Eternal
ones.
Sword is gone.
She's got the same outfit as well, which was not intentional, but we did it, and the twinsies.
The Eternal Sword.
Thank goodness.
Are they gonna hold? They're gonna. Yep,
This
they're gonna.
my
This is
final
it.
wish.
They're
Eternal
holding
Sword.
hands to do it.
Please awaken the Great Seed.
I beg you. Please, wake up!
Please.
Rise, giant Karlan tree!
Is this gonna be music? Do I need to mute this? Hopefully not.
I am Martel, and also the incarnation of the Great Seed itself. Lloyd, your hope, as well as those of many others, resurrected me.
So you're Mythos' sister?
No, Mythos' sister Martel is only one of the many souls within me. I am Mana, and I am the giant tree. I am the symbol of the many lives sacrificed to the Great Seed. I am a new spirit born to accompany the giant tree. And now the seed has awakened anew along with me.
This is the giant Carlon tree?
It's so beautiful and so grand.
This is the future form of the giant tree, but right now, it is only a small seedling. In its current state, the tree will wither and die.
Well then, how do we protect it?
You must provide the tree with love and adoration. As long as those conditions are met, I shall always protect this seedling.
I promise, if the tree ever starts to wither, I'll make sure we won't let it die.
Then, Lloyd, on behalf of all living things, I want you to give this tree a new name, as a proof of the
Whoa.
fact.
What?
The giant Carlon tree was planted here by the elves when they first came, as a guardian to watch over and protect them. This newly reborn tree protects elves, humans, and the lives of all those who are caught in between. Therefore, this tree requires a new name.
Lloyd, pick a name for us.
What's it gonna be?
A name for everyone's tree.
So this tree is the link that connects the world. Okay, I got it.
It's gonna give me chills, is this? Are we not gonna find out? What? You can't do this to me. I got chill. I got emotional. Then you didn't give me the You're not gonna tell us the tree's name. Have we failed then? Is there a different ending or something where you do get a proper, like, the tree's name? Oh man, that was this was a very enjoyable game. It was it was frustrating at times. There was periods of areas which felt very slow. I wish I knew more going in, like the auto battle for training. I wish I knew about hard mode battle rank to switch that over to normal early on, because we spent the number of hours when we first started on hard battle rank, and we couldn't even leave the village. We just had to train over and over and spent streams after stream doing that. I wish I knew I could turn it off and just go to normal alongside the auto battle there. There's things I could have done. Maybe I should have switched out different characters, changed the party up, played as different characters, because you can do that. You don't have to stick to Lloyd. But I did really enjoy this. I can understand why this is a fan favorite game. I can understand why it got the remaster, but I can also understand the disappointment that everyone had with that, because it wasn't what everyone wanted. You know, I'm not one for, like, I don't notice like the frames per second thing, but I can totally understand that if the original GameCube had 60 frames per second, why is it not possible for these new games, or these games that, like myself on Steam, or the PS3 version, or for those on the PS5, etc., Switch, why that doesn't have, being updated to 60 frames per second. But at least what some people have suggested is, if the information, the data's been lost, then, of the original GameCube, maybe they can't do a direct port over, so they have to use the PS3 version or the PS2 version, which is not 60 frames per second. And also, I should be paying attention to the screen here because we've got the, this is like what's going on now, I'm guessing. Like showing everyone, you know, what everyone's doing now afterwards. Looks like, so we saw a Zelos back then with the wings becoming not the chosen, but is he at peace with that or something? Sheena was there with some kids or something. Is Sheena allowed back in the hometown? She's not kind of like shunned away from her village. We've got Kratos now. Kratos, not Kratos. Sparring with Sun. Oh no, it's just showing. That's just showing what already happened, right? Yeah, that's just showing what happened. We took Kratos down. Got Presea here. Okay, so this is just showing us what's going on here. We have now finished 2 Tales of games. Tales of Arise was our first, and then Tales of Symphonia. And I mentioned Tales of the World Radiant Mythology was the first game I played of the Tales of series. I didn't play much of it, but I owned that on the PlayStation Portable if I either would have sold it or traded it in with my local game store at the time. But that game actually had like a lot of characters from other games in, such as Lloyd, Kratos was in there. I can't remember who else, but I looked at behind the voice actors, and yeah, those characters were in it, and it's like, who knew that those characters that like I'd not experienced yet were already in there. Were in that game. But I know that the Tales of series, they like to kind of throw in their characters in all their games in various ways, whether it be a cameo or something. In Tales of Arise, we did face off against characters from other game series that I had no idea where they were from, but we faced off against them. Yeah, it's kind of sad in the end, actually, that Mythos didn't get to kind of the wish and the dream did happen, but just not with Mythos around. And obviously, it's one of those things where, how far do you go with your, if you've got your intentions, and your dreams, will you go down the right path to, create that, succeed in that dream, or go down the wrong path, which is kind of what Mythos kind of took the wrong direction there. But I wonder if we're going to call the tree Mythos or something, the Mythos tree maybe, or something along those lines, maybe the Yggdrasil tree.
Grandmother, I'm home.
Okay, we've got an after story now.
Chosen one.
No, Grandmother, I'm not a chosen anymore.
Oh, yes. Colette, you have made us all proud.
Welcome home, Colette.
It's good to be home, Father.
Ah, yes. Is Frank like the actual father now, and not that other angel that was like really creepy and weird?
What are you going to do? Go back to Iselia?
No, we're going out to visit new lands.
We're going around the world to try and make it easier for half-elves to be accepted.
Okay, they're going to be half-elf ambassadors.
You have a difficult journey ahead of you.
We can return to Iselia when we're tired.
We will always have a home there.
Is that going to be New Game Plus, extra story?
Sheena, I'm so glad.
Or is that going to be in the sequel game? Because I'm curious about this sequel.
And don't congratulate me yet. A whole new world lies before us now. We have to inform everyone about the revival of the Igaguri style.
Yes, and for when Kuchinawa returns as well.
We never faced off against Kuchinawa. I completely forgot about that. I thought it was going to incorporate into the story, but that was something we had to do on our own. And we never faced off against it.
See, look what happened. It's all because the Pope opened up his big mouth and tried to banish me and stuff. The whole world got messed up.
Well then, Chosen One, what would you have me do?
We'll send an emissary of peace to Esalia.
Emissary? Who do you plan
Myself
to send?
or my sister?
How about Sheena from Mizuho?
Ah.
She's already involved.
So the emissary of death becomes the emissary of peace.
I won't let you say no. Until you do something about the Church of Martel, I still have the rights of the Chosen, remember?
Alicia, I'm finally.
I'm quite sad and emotional that we've ended the game is ending soon. Like,
you know what? 28 years old now. Can you believe that?
28.
You talking?
You look the youngest of the group.
Yes.
You look even younger than. You get the impression you're even younger than Genus.
Now that that's done, we can rest assured that no new X-spheres will be excavated.
That's good to hear. What are your plans now?
I want to break free of these chains. That would be nice.
Resources of my company to revitalization projects, in order to build a new and better world.
I'll help too. I'm sure Alicia and Daddy would have wanted me to.
Are you really going to Darius Carlon?
If a half-elf of Crucius remains here, the other half-elves will have no place to live. As a surviving member of Crucius, I must bear the responsibility for what has happened.
I'm going to collect all the X-spheres remaining in this land.
And I will discard all of Crucius's X-spheres into space. I've dragged you into this until the very end.
It's okay.
It's time for me to go. Please use that sword to send us to Darius Carlon.
Goodbye, Dad.
Don't die before I do, Lloyd.
That's not gonna happen.
Mom, Dad left. That was okay, wasn't it? For me to let him go? It was okay, right?
Lloyd, you wanted to go with him, didn't you?
No. I have my own path to follow. And Dad has his. And besides, I have a dad here already.
Is he? Then I won't say any more.
Mom, I'll leave Dad's sword here beside you. Well, I'm off.
Oh, it's our Noish, is it? Our dog wolf character creature thing. We still don't know the name of the tree. Oh, I like this. Screenshot, screenshot, screenshot. I can have a wallpaper now. We did this. We did this with another game. I got a screenshot of the ending there. Oh, I gotta press A. I think I'm gonna press A, am I? Oh, my controller went off because we saving game completion data. Got an achievement. What is the name of this tree? Cleared Darius Carlon. Yeah, that is a good question, Steam achievement. I wouldn't mind knowing. Hey Matt, guessing I missed the final battle? Virgin Light, hey! Sadly you did, yes. We finished it in about 6 minutes, and then the additional battle we finished in about 5 minutes. So I do apologise you did miss it, but the video on demand will go up immediately after the stream. But sound test? We've unlocked sound test now. Ha, cool, cool. Well, I won't mess around with that. Custom, we've now unlocked Mania difficulty on the battle rank. If we load the completion data, what do we get from that? Congratulations on completing the game. You can now begin a new game with a variety of special features by using your grade from your completed game. All earned grade carries over into the next game. Oh, we only have 1,295 grade, so we can't really buy much. Oh, man. We could have grinded and grinded and grinded and just kept going for grade after grade after grade. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Like, oh, I wish we had 3,000 grade there. That would have been amazing. Start the game with maximum HP for all characters increased by 500. Does every character start with their maximum HP? Or is it just saying their maximum HP will be increased by 500? Information on the world map. That'd be a good one to have. Oh man, this is such a difficult. This is so difficult. Why would there be something like this? Memory circles would be good though. I don't know why I'm taking this so seriously, because I won't be spending much time on this, but... I really wish we had 3,000 gold. Right, so we're going to go for the memory circle. No, that's for saving there. No, we don't need the saving. Let's get rid of the saving then. Let's think about the long run there. So the figurines and the collector's book. The world map. Figurines. Possess up to 30 of each item. Oh, that would be nice. We can't afford that. Inherit titles, we can't afford that either because we're spending 2,000. We're spending 1,000 on the experience, 2 times the increase in experience earned in battle. Yeah. Wait, no. Buy it. Yeah. Obtain Tales of the Abyss costume set. Oh. Tales of Vesperia costume set. Tales of Grace's F costume set. Tales of Zalia costume set. Tales of Zalia 2 costume set. All games I've not played.
Once upon a time, there existed a giant tree that was the source of mana.
Oh, and now that we're playing through it again, there's Kratos, or Kratos.
Caused this tree to wither.
We are going to end the game, by the way. We are going to end the stream once we've got through this cutscene and straight to a save data, but
over the lost.
Yeah, that was really cool. So we've now,
unto the heavens.
if we just go to our achievements again there, so we got the achievement for completing the... Did we get an achievement for completing the game?
You must wake me, for if I should sleep...
What is the name of this tree? We cleared Deris Karlam.
The angels bore the chosen one, who headed towards the tower that reached up unto the heavens. And that marked the beginning of the regeneration of the world.
Lloyd Irving, wake up! Lloyd!
We'll just let that... I'll just check in a minute, see if we got a... Okay, right, so there isn't a... In this game, at least, there's no true ending. I can't remember how far back that we were.
Managed to sleep standing.
I can't remember how far back it was that we started this. But this does feel like... I remember this well.
Never mind. Let's have someone else answer the question. Genus, how about you?
Yes, Rain. Mythos the hero brought about the end of the ancient war in the holy ground of Karlan.
Correct. Afterwards, Mythos the hero formed a pact with the goddess Martel to seal away the Desians whom caused the war.
But the Desians came back and are now causing everyone to suffer.
We covered that in class
Now
last
I'm really
time,
curious about the sequel, though.
When the seal weakens, the Desians reappear, just like they have now.
Yeah, I knew that. I just forgot.
Today is the day of prophecy.
A sequel, Dawn of the New World, on Nintendo Wii, as a cross spin-off and sequel to Tales of Symphonia for the GameCube and PlayStation 2. They were both re-released together as Tales of Symphonia Chronicles on PlayStation 3. Okay, I guess I'd have to get the PlayStation 3 copy if it's not expensive. Wait, PlayStation 3 remastering of both. The updates for both North American standard and new controller Steam. PlayStation 3 controller exclusive rather than the PlayStation Eye. Okay, so at least from the briefs, I won't read it out, but at least from the brief setting that it's explaining the game of the sequel doesn't sound too interesting. It does kind of come across more of just, let's not quickly, but let's do a sequel.
It is a journey to seal the Desians. Upon passing the trials of the goddess Martel, the summoned spirits that protect the world awaken, and mana is restored.
Correct. I suppose we should expect the Chosen herself to know the answer to that one. Mana depletion is the cause of the current food shortages and droughts. It is said that this occurs because the Desians consume vast amounts of mana in their human ranches. The Chosen's journey has two purposes: to revive mana, as well as defeat the Desians. Now, for the next question.
How was that?
That's...
Settle down. It would seem that the time for the Oracle has come. I will go and check on the chapel. Everyone stay here and study on your own. Understood?
Professor! I'll go with you.
Well, I can add to my how long to be that we completed Tales of Symphonia. I can add it to my little OneNote, Microsoft OneNote, my list to complete games. And then on top of that, we can add it to our gaming shelf that we've completed Tales of Symphonia. So what we need to... It's not going to let us leave, is it? Or is it? So our next game will be at the end of the month with Infinity Slash. Is it Slash? I'm sure it's Slash. Dragon Quest: The Adventures of Dai. That's coming out at the end of September. And then early October is Sword Art Online Last Recollection. So those two games will be kind of like simultaneously playing alongside each other, kind of back to back. Alternative days we'll be playing those two games. And then actually during September, we've also got the first part to the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. So we'll be covering that on September 13th, I believe. We also have the Mewtwo raid. I don't know the release date for that. I'll need to double check, but we'll also be covering that as well. Up until those games and content is released for us to cover, we are going to be jumping back into Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. There is some DLC we've not covered yet, so I do want to kind of cover those DLCs. Not sure how far we'll get with those, but on Wednesday we will be jumping into Fatal Bullet. And trying to like backtrack some of these games. We also, in September, we also have the One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 DLC. The first DLC pack, or content pack of this new DLC pack. The first content and characters from it are releasing in September. So we'll be covering that as well. But that's just going to be a couple of characters. We'll play a couple of levels. We'll do a day or two streams on it. We won't do much on it. I don't expect much from it, in my own personal opinion. But yeah, we'll be covering that. I think that's pretty much it on the streaming side. I will. There is a schedule that I have uploaded in the Discord with all the relevant information and what we're going to be doing for like kind of roughly for the rest of the year and potentially early next year if everything goes well and smoothly. That's not including any DLC or the extra content that's like, you know, coming out for games like Pokemon and One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. In all honesty, I forgot about those two games, so I didn't include them in the infographic roadmap sort of thing. So I apologize for that. But yeah, Let's have a quick look while this is still doing its thing. Because I know September 13th is when the Scarlet and Violet DLC comes out. If we just take a look. I don't know why I'm waiting for the dialogue to kind of happen. I should just keep pressing A. Come on, Sarah B. Whereabouts is it? So September 13th, we have the first pack, which is the Hidden Treasures of Area Zero. And the first is the Teal Mass, is it? We'll just do this skit because we've not done all the we didn't save to get all the skits, so we're not going to get the skits here. When is the Mewtwo one happening? I don't know when the Mewtwo one is happening, but I need to find out when the okay, so our time's on 74 minutes, so we'll include our time there. We don't get our, sadly, we don't get our encounters or combos or our gal. That is really unfortunate. We don't get our tech either. Don't get our items. All the cooking. Oh gosh. Well, it is what it is. But yeah, we are gonna exit. Let's find out when the One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 DLC comes out. I don't know why I'm loading you up, because I can just load up the old Steam and see it. So let's have a look. One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. I don't even have Pirate Warriors 4 installed. Okay, so Character Pack 2 for One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 is now available to pre-order. Pre-ordering will it's going to basically, we're going to get the full potential of Onigashima Battle Luffy using his Gear 5 powers. That is only going to be just an ability. You don't get to play through the whole you don't get to play through the whole game as the whole level as a Gear 5 Luffy. So it's just an ability. But that is coming out. When's the first available? It says it'll be available in September. Right, let's go to the store page. Yeah, so it's just coming out in September. We don't know when. I will get it ordered so that we can cover it. For ordering as well, the whole pass, the whole character pass, we get access to character pack 4, 5, and 6, and then we'll also get the One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 Onigashima Battle Lore costume as well. Which is a character pass 2 bonus, which is kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, that's something to hopefully look forward to. I already have my strong opinions of Pirate Warriors 4, but I guess I can't complain if we're getting more content for it, even if it is just characters. Virtual Night, hang on. A few days back, I compared Tales of Symphonia to Final Fantasy V with how it was set in 2 worlds that merged into one. How did this end? So basically, at the end, once we defeated Yggdrasil Mythos, we the seed was planted, the new tree grew. We merged the 2 worlds. Tefialo and Silveron are merged. And then all the characters have got their own journeys that they're kind of going on, their own adventures, their own journeys. Lloyd has vowed that they will make sure that tree doesn't wither and die. And then because we were kind of like not the creators, but we this tree, the seed was planted because of us and whatnot. And we fixed things and whatnot. We were granted the ability to name the tree. The game ended with the credits and doesn't tell you what the name of the tree is. That's pretty much how it ended. Is that sounding like anything like Final Fantasy V there, Virtual Night? Somewhat. The merging of the 2 worlds wasn't the end, though. Ah, right, okay. So there was further content with yourself. No, we unlocked New Game Plus, and that was it. So we didn't actually. There isn't actually like further I mean, we've. I think we might be able to before we face the end. If on our not the new game content, but the previous save data, we can go to the Colosseum. We can complete the Colosseum. Everyone has their own like side stories, and there's additional villains, and not villains, but like mini bosses, etc., and side stories to complete. We could do all that. That's like extra content. But then to finish the game and like end it fully is what we just did then. So we didn't do any of that extra content. But yeah, if you just before we end the stream, for the night, what you see on screen is our streaming roadmap, as I call it. Is the in September, at the end of September, we've got Infinity Strash, Dragon Quest: The Adventures of Dai. The Adventure of Dai, not Adventures of Dai. I think it's Adventure of Dai. Virtual Night, that is exactly what it links to. So you're saying after Tales of Symphonia is complete, what's next? You're going to start the next game early since it's listed as September 28th. The game doesn't come out till September 28th, so that is when we'll be covering that game. So between August and September now, we're going to be playing Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. There is DLC content for that game that we've not completed, and I do want to cover that DLC. Mainly because I paid for it, but I also want to play through the DLC content there. I did really enjoy Fatal Bullet outside of all the visual novel talking and conversations, etc. So we'll be covering that. We also, on September 13th, we have the first DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We'll be covering that on September 13th onwards. We also have the DLC pack for One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, which is coming out in September. We don't know when, but we will be covering that game we will be covering that character DLC as well. And then we on October 5th, so this is going to be simultaneous, so we'll do alternative days between Dragon Quest, and on October 5th, Sword Online Last Recollection starts, so we'll alternate between the two days there. Or between the days, we'll stream those two games, alternate between them. We might do, with Dragon Quest being probably less heavy, we'll probably cover that throughout the week on the Monday and the Wednesday and the Sunday. And on the Friday and the Saturday, that'll probably be a Sword Art Online, with that being a lengthier game, I imagine, in terms of content and dialogue. And then November 17th, I'm really, really, really looking forward to this one, is Naruto X Boruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections. Really looking forward to that one. And then, sadly, Virtual Night, I do apologize, but because of all these main title releases, your request for Mother 3 has been pushed. If we complete these games in a reasonable time frame, we may be able to still cover Mother 3 by the end of the year. If not, it does look like Mother 3 will be one of the games that we will start in early next year. If I'm still streaming around then, it's crazy to think that we're like in the later half of 2023, and I've got to kind of consider like what we're doing next year, which is pretty crazy and wild to think. And then One Punch Man, a Hero Nobody Knows. That keeps alternating. We did say Tales of Berseria at one point, but Tales of Symphonia was such a long game. I don't want to jump into another Tales of game with it being a lengthy game. I want to go into something shorter and quicker. One Punch Man, Hero Nobody Knows will be a quick game. We'll probably throw Jump Force in there as well. And then at the bottom right, we've got throughout 2023-24, we've got Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII, which is still going every Monday on our YouTube. And then once that's finished and completed, we'll be jumping over to Dragon's Dogma, which, based on the length of Crisis Core, which is taking us a while to finish, or taking me a while to finish, Dragon's Dogma is probably going to be the following year onwards, give or take. Everything's like kind of up in the air still. There's no kind of guarantee, but this will change as we go through things. Virtual Light saying, any chance we can team up on another game? Did we cover all the content of Quake 1? As far as I'm aware, we never even finished Quake 1, at least from what I looked at when I loaded up Quake the other day. I don't know what we completed, to be honest. I didn't look at the achievements, but if you're able to find out how much content we covered for Quake 1, please do let me know. Because I don't mind loading up some Quake. We can finish off Quake, but I can't remember anything we did on there. I don't own Quake 2, I'm afraid, so I won't be covering Quake 2. There's a lot of games coming out that are my there's a lot of games coming out. Dragon Quest, Sword Art Online. I haven't even bought those two games. I haven't bought the DLC for Pokemon. I haven't bought the DLC for One Piece. It's a lot of money. As much as I'd love to purchase Quake 2 and it being cheap, I won't be getting that anytime soon. I spent a lot of money on the Naruto X Boruto Collector's Edition as well, so everything's expensive. So basically, the games that are on screen are a definite. We will be covering them when they come out. They're the ones I plan to go for. Eventually, in the long run, I will eventually get Quake 2. I'll let you all know when I do, but there's no, it won't be anytime soon, I don't believe, no. We completed chapter 1 of the main story. Right, okay. I'll have to check Steam, because I don't recall getting an achievement or anything for that. Plus, when I loaded up the game, I had no idea where I was going, like the menus and all the little item things. I couldn't quite grasp what we'd completed, so I guess that was me just not knowing what I was doing there. Right, yeah, if I look at, not load up, but if I look at Quake. Okay, so with Quake, you don't get achievements for co-op, it's just single player. So complete Quake episode 1 Dimension of the Doomed in single player. Okay. So that would explain why I never got the why I didn't know where we were in progress. Oh, you posted a picture of the final boss? Oh gosh, I'll try and remember, but I can't remember that far back. That does not ring a bell to me. Basically, what I'll do, Knight, I should have the footage still, because I'll eventually be compiling that into a video that I'll upload on YouTube. But that doesn't ring a bell to me. So I'd probably go with we've not faced off against the we've not faced off against that boss there. Maybe we did. Maybe we did. It's just me and my memory. You know, you defeated it on your own, mind you. I completed the whole game, DLC included my own. Yeah, I'm looking at eventually when I get the time, I'll play through it on my own and finish it, because I do want to play through Quake, because I never played Quake back in the day. I didn't play Doom back in the day either, but I'd love to, go through Quake. Dark Ellis is in the list of viewers. Did he say hi? Dark Ellis did not. I'm assuming Dark Ellis is lurking, busy, sleeping, resting, all of the above. Okay, I don't remember that thing either. So forgive me, I don't recall. But if we do play through Quake, I'm sure when we load up co-op, it'll let us pick up where we left off, so we'll be able to play through the rest of the game from there, I'm sure. We'll cover all this We'll cover all this when the time comes. Like I say, on Wednesday, it's going to be Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. Going to go through start the DLC. The DLC content, the downloadable content. We've got a number of packs to play through. The re-release of Quake as a Horde survival mode. I think we played that together. How long ago did we play Quake at all? That was way back. That was a couple Halloweens ago, I think. I dare I say, if it wasn't last year, it was the year before night, I think. So pretty far back. Which is pretty crazy. You'll shortly see I'll do an updated roadmap for the Discord. And I'll also do an updated completed games list as well. That'll also be in the Discord in the announcement section as well. I'll have them both pinned. So you're aware of what we're doing next. But for now, at least, we are going to end the stream here for the night, everyone. I do want to thank you all so very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed Complete Tales of Symphonia. A very emotional game, some very powerful moments. Really enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun. Yeah, really enjoyed it. But Wednesday is we're going back to Sword Art Online. Link start with Fatal Bullet. But until then, until Wednesday, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day now, and have a great night, everyone. Bye, everyone.